Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned full-back while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure, therefore, to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today.
Ferdinand. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, what a mistake! Kimmich. Pullet is onto it in a flash. Now it's the Ketelara. It's a good spell of possession, this.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Bale. And here's Ibrahimovic. All the way back.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bale.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Kagawa. Bale. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Hullet. That is lovely. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's played in. Kimmich clears it away. Pass somewhat off target. And he cuts out the supply. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pinches it off him. Thuram. Approaching the half-hour mark. Looking tidy in possession here. Hullet. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And reclaimed it in a trice. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Bale. Kagawa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. De Ketelara. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He's gone for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Pepe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kagawa.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
They've got a corner here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's going to go a long way. Bale. And it's Hullet. Picked out brilliantly. And there's the shot! There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field, number 26, Kagawa.
So off we go once more.
Number 22.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bale receives it in a wide position. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Bale. Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Knocks it into space. Now it's De Ketelara. Now it's Hullet. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Platini. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And he's certainly onside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Ferdinand. Jordan Henderson. And it's Ferdinand. Maicon gets into a good position. Defending of the desperate variety. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh, good take in a good area. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. Kimmich. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that was vital.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Pullets purring through the gears.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jordan Henderson. And it's Bale. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Rooney. Number 3.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Number 8, Kukcu. Substitutions taking place.
Nesta. Ronaldinho. Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Szoboszlai. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lovely pass, but... And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. It's their second corner of the game. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pelé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Added time.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Platini. Shifted it to the flank. Bale in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Knocks it into space. It's Rooney! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks and...
Bullet! Rooney. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Hazard. Well read, nice interception. De Ketelaere. Nedved. De Ketelaere. And it's Ibrahimovic. Good ball, good take. And it's been given away. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Henderson. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hazard, good strong midfield running here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Bale. Looking for the run. Hazard gets into a good position. Ooh, played through for the wide man. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. Oh, that's a very decent ball. It's Ibrahimovic! goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Maldini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pull it. Jordan Henderson gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Bale. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Thuram plays it forward. And he was quick to react.
Added time.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow
to the
at the
screen
break.
for information provided by the local police. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Rooney.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 8, Kukcu.
Kimmich opts for safety. Ball played for Nesta. Kukcu has given away a free kick. De Ketelaere. Maldini. Tries to play it through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He won't be happy with that one. Nedved. De Ketelaere. Now he's got space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bale. Looking for a runner. Bale in acres of space out wide. Ibrahimovic. Nedved. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's De Ketelaere. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. De Ketelaere cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Bale. Hazard. Great vision. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Kukcu, and this is Hullet. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Maldini attempts a clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Gives it back. Great ball and he's in. Decent chance! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Milan looking to pass their way through. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Hullet. Oh, super ball. And he shoots! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Quick look, then place it in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Azar. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 3, Henderson. Coming on the field, number 14, Matthias Cunha. Number 26,
Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's a really well-measured ball. Kagawa.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Turan.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Kagawa. Shubaslai.
There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Kimmich. Driving on and making good progress. He's a sharp little ball here. Hullet is herring after that one. This is it then, now or never. And it's Bale. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.